Hello, my name is Michaela Schmieder, and I graduated from Penn State in May 2016. So, with the first question, it says a time I took initiative and went above and beyond. Um, I am currently a nutritionist for WIC, and last month I had a woman with an 11-month-old, and she told me that she wanted table foods on this 11-month-old's checks because that's what he was eating now. Unfortunately, the computer won't let us put that into the computer until he's 12 months old. So I made sure to make her appointment for the next month around his birthday. It was actually a day after his birthday. She called a few days before and rescheduled her appointment, and the receptionist, not knowing the situation, rescheduled her for a couple days before his birthday, so we were still unable to give her those checks. So I was able to set up another appointment with her. It was just really hard to get her into a slot because we were overbooking ourselves. So I decided to book her on lunch hours and decided to skip my lunch to see her. So for the second question, it says, describe an example of building a rapport. So with my last job, I was a dietary aide in a retirement community, and there was this one woman named Clara, and I feel that she just did not trust anyone. She sometimes would refuse to eat because she felt like they were always putting medication in her food. After days of her not eating, I decided to, after work, just sit down and talk with her because I feel like she was very lonely and just needed somebody to talk to and build trust with. So after a few days, I just decided to serve her food after a few days of hanging out with her and listening to her. And I feel that she trusted me because she was able to eat that food. So with the fourth question, it says, or the third question, I'm sorry, describe some characteristics of Aramark that appealed to me. So the characteristics I love about Aramark is the fact that there's an option of a master's degree. Like I said in my personal statement, I hope to own a private practice in the future, and I feel like Aramark will help build my leadership skills, and hopefully I will be able to receive a master's degree and advance in my career. For the fourth question, it says, describe professional strengths that make me a great fit for Aramark, and a time I demonstrated these strengths. So the strength that I chose was adaptability. This is something that I didn't have overnight. Just working at WIC, I realized that at the beginning that whenever I made a mistake on someone's checks, they came back and they were very angry that they didn't receive something on their checks. I believe it was milk or yogurt. And so they went up to my boss and they were so angry about it. And I was just thinking about it all day long. And I just kept making mistakes the entire day just because I was dwelling on the mistakes that I made before. So now sometimes whenever I make a little bit of a mistake, I just make sure that I don't dwell on them because I know that I will just keep making more mistakes just thinking about old ones. And I feel this is really important, especially in a hospital setting, to just go on with your day and not think about anything in the past, anything that you did wrong. It's good to keep on track. So with the fifth question, it says, describe the factors I considered when choosing Aramark's location. So I chose the Cumberland, Maryland location just because I networked with some of the dietitians at Western Maryland Hospital. I spoke with the clinical manager, which is Elizabeth Kruger, and they were very nice. I found out that they were Penn State alums as well, which I had no idea. And they told me a lot about the location and a lot of the services that they had, and I feel that I will excel just because I feel that I need so much more hands-on experience. And they just made me feel like a team, and it seemed like a perfect learning environment for me. So thank you so much for the opportunity of listening to me. Hope to hear from you soon.